Good afternoon, everybody. It's a Saturday afternoon. We are at MSJ's Martin McDonough Gymnasium. My name's Greg McCormick. Along with me is Tom Haley, and probably one of the biggest regular season games of the year coming up here today, Tom. It's West Rutland visiting at MSJ.
No question about it, Greg. It is the biggest. MSJ is 10-1. Their only loss is to West Rutland in a game in which they were ahead by 10 points with 4 minutes to go. West Rutland is 12-0, and you've been around, so you've seen this scene way back with the old Rutland MSJ games. They recreated it tonight. The stands are jammed here at MSJ. It's a pretty big seating capacity, but it is full.
And I'm showing a good shot of that right now.
Yep.
You mentioned that earlier, and you don't see this too often. So this is really quite a scenario here. These are basically the top two teams in Division 4, as we said.
Exactly. We're spoiled here in Rutland County. We got the Mounties and the West Rutland at the top, and then we got a Proctor team that's 6-4 that pushed West Rutland pretty hard the other night in Proctor. We got a lot of stuff going here in D4 in Rutland County, so it's a lot of fun. But you're right, the Mounties and the Golden Horde are the top two teams, and it looks like everybody has left their home on a cold, cold night to see it.
All right, a little bit chilly out there today, but it's going to be a great one. This is actually a makeup game from earlier, right?
Right, yes it is.
We've had, just to give you a quick weather report, a snowstorm and below zero temperatures, so they had to move this. And it's a great day today here, Saturday. Most people hopefully have the day off, and certainly a lot of them came here for this game today.
Yep, and I don't know what to expect because I've already seen 2 one-point games today. The JV game we just watched, where Cash Fortier buried a 3-point field goal with less than 10 seconds to go to win it 40-39 for MSJ. And earlier today across town, I saw in a girls basketball game, Burlington upset Rutland 52-51. Another 1-point game here today, who knows?
This is a fun time of year. Kind of the stars line up in the right way, and you really get a good feel at the end of January. Then, of course, we have, just a couple of weeks of regular season left in the month of February. Then you start working towards the playoffs. So.
Absolutely. And when you got a big game, as we do, you want a good crew. And we got Castleton Athletic Director Tim Barrett, we got Jamie Briggs, and we got Mike Lufkin as the 3 officials. 3 well-known guys in the area, good officials. So I think we're ready to go here.
And these guys all do an excellent job. The officials, as you said, going to be here. This is a tough game here today, but we are really certainly enjoying a great season of basketball, boys and girls. We have the Fairhaven girls doing very well, as you mentioned. Rutland, that lost.
Rutland and West Rutland,
and
West Rutland playing a killer schedule for a D4 team, but not hardly playing a D4 schedule, playing a lot of teams up in higher divisions and doing very well. I think they're 8-5 and certainly a threat to win a 5th consecutive state title.
All right, did I hear you say that we have a potential 1,000-point scorer here today?
We do. Chase Razanowski of West Rutland, who got most of his points at Proctor the first 3 years, transferred to West Rutland this senior year, and he is 12 away from the magic number.
All right, so we see West Rutland warming up on the floor right now, so this could be a real treat here today. We'll see somebody hit
there's a lot going on, yeah.
All right, folks are going to get treated to a good one here at Martin McDonough Gymnasium, the legendary Lenny Burke Court. And how many great games have been played on this venue over the years, Tom?
Oh, so many, and I think we might add to the list today.
All right, well, I want to thank you for your comments, and I know you're all over checking out basketball all over, and certainly an expert on what's going on with local high school sports and basketball, so thank you for those comments.
All right, thank you.
All right, we'll have our introductions on the floor coming up. The athletic director there, Dan Elliott, usually does that. So we'll see that happening shortly. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Still, I believe in the afternoon. We started, now it's probably evening by now. We started our JV game. It's exactly 6 o'clock, so it is evening. And we are going to have our varsity contest coming up here tonight. Great JV game we saw earlier. Congratulations to MSJ Mountie JVs for the win over West Rutland. And now we're going to see the varsity edition of this, much anticipated. And again, thank you to Tom Haley for his pregame comments. And here's our pregame announcements here and introductions on the floor. Hopefully we can catch some of this audio here, and we'll let you listen on in as it happens. Generally what you see is the visiting team will be introduced on the floor here first, so a little bit of delay. We thought we were ready to go, and we'll have this coming up here again at Martin McDonough Gymnasium. This production on PEG TV, packed house here this afternoon. I don't think you can get a whole lot more people in here today, and going to be streaming this one too. I think we got a streaming crew over there in the sideline. Let's show these guys here. See some headsets over there, so these guys doing a little commentary.
And welcome to Mount St. Joseph Academy's Martin McDonough Gymnasium for tonight's Southern Vermont League matchup featuring the Golden Horde of West Rutland High School.
All right, here's the West Rutland introductions.
And your MSJ Mountie. Mount St. Joseph Academy and West Rutland High School remind participants and spectators the requirements to behave in a respectful manner. Sportsmanship and safe playing environments are the top priorities for all Vermont school-sponsored activities. This is especially true with respect to a person's race, gender, sexual orientation, religion, national origin, ethnic differences, or disabilities. Any violation in the game or in the stands can result in a game stoppage, ejections, or forfeit. Let's all work together to ensure a positive, supportive, and healthy learning environment for everyone involved. Now, for tonight's starting
Okay, the VPA announcement.
First, the visiting horn. That guy, that junior, number 2, Peter Guay.
Okay, Peter Guay just introduced on the floor. Number 30, I think they said.
That guy, a junior, number 12, Ryan Cooler. That guy, a junior, number 23, Joey McCoy. That foe, a senior, number 1, Chase Ranowski. And also forward, a senior, number 21, Ben Hogan.
Okay, there you go, the starting 5 for West Rutland. And the rest of the guys out here will join them on the floor at center court. And now for the MSJ Mounties.
Now to the line. That guy, a senior, number 0, Bernard Toad. And also a senior, number 3, Arthur Trainer. The third graduate, a junior, number 2, Gavin Trainer.
All right, Brandon Theriot, the 2 trainers.
Let's see. Number 12, James Williams. And also, let's see. Number 23, Jacob Lambert. Manager coach by Nick Davis. You can remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, we are about ready to go for our opening tip-off. There again are your three officials for this contest tonight. Tim Barrett, right there in the middle, former Castleton State College women's basketball coach, now Vermont State University. There are the West Rutland guys under head coach Allie Mitchell. We mentioned everybody's name here, and our starters. Allie is the head coach for the West Rutland team. Head coach is Nick Davis here for the MSJ Mounties. Yeah, we're just about ready to get this one underway, so we'll have our opening tip-off coming up here in just a moment. And number 21 going to jump it up here for West Rutland at center circle. That's Braden Hogan wearing number 21. And his counterpart in center circle for the MSJ Mounties, James Williams, number 12. All right, we're underway. Much anticipated contest is now underway at MSJ's Convent Avenue Gymnasium. I'm going to correct, I said Peter Guay is wearing number 2. I thought I heard him say another number in the introductions, but that's Peter Guay, and number 2. Mounties try to get a pass in down low baseline. That one knocked out of bounds. We'll wait and see for the possession. And it looks like it's going to stay with the Mounties. So MSJ will be inbounding. 7:23 left to go, just underway. Half a minute gone in this contest. Still looking for our first score. And that is going to be all net on that beautiful shot right there. Gavin Treener, number 2. Gavin just had to go up there and pull the net back down as well. He was all net on that one. That happens, and usually the net gets caught up there on the rim, so he pulls that back down. Our first score of the ball game is 3-0 MSJ. Loose ball. Mounties coming up with that loose ball. West Rutland, good job getting back quickly on defense. Nice drive into the paint, good shot attempt. That's Jacob Lambert for MSJ on the shot. Doesn't go, west side rebound. Couple of attempts on the West Rutland end, Mountie rebound. Let's see if they can put this fast break together. They do. They beat West Rutland down the floor. And in for the shot, Gavin Treener going in for that layup from the. There's another steal, stolen back by West Rutland. All right, some good patience there on the West Rutland side. They work it in underneath. Braden Hogan just hits the first West side basket. Nicely fed away, or fed ahead there for a breakaway layup. Ryan Coolidge got a nice pass down the floor, goes in for the layup. Makes it a 1-point ball game. MSJ leading 5-4. All right, that'll be our first foul of the game, coming with 5 minutes left to go, first quarter. West Rutland will be inbounding here at the baseline. They get ready to do that. All right, a couple of West Rutland shots. Trying to tip it in there on the rebound, and then we get a tie up underneath. Oh, nice move. Loose ball picked up right there. Gavin Treener going to go in, having a nice first quarter. Treener hits that layup on a West Side turnover. All right, West Rutland drive to the basket, shot, and a foul. So we'll have a shooter on the line. This will be Chase Razanowski. Chase will be looking again for the 1,000-point plateau maybe in this game. Not far away here, be on the free throw line to shoot two. Gavin Treener, shot from the foul line, comes off the rim. Peter Guay here down the floor with a rebound. Razanowski to Guay. He'll pull up for that jumper. Baseline shot, a little 10-footer over on that right side. Good. Ties our game at 7 apiece. Gavin Treener, again, a good attempt. That one hung up there forever. Then comes out, missed the shot. He wears number 2. Peter Guay wearing number 2 for West Rutland. Guay with the rebound. Okay, West Rutland going to collect a foul there with 3:03 left to go here in the first quarter. Mounties will inbound. No full court pressure coming from West Rutland. Nice drive right in. Good shot. Good open look at it there by Evan Ferguson. Not going to go. West Rutland rebound. Here's Guay out on top for three. Going to miss that shot. Brandon Theriot with the rebound. Mounties left corner. Christian. Nope. It was Ian Cornell actually. Put that shot up. Misses. All right, fed underneath to get a West Rutland shot hit by Braden Hogan. Gives West Rutland the lead 9-7. MSJ, 2 shots there. Couldn't go any further down. They both come back out, both 3-point tries. Now it's out of bounds at the West Rutland end, but good shots by Brandon Theriot. And also Arthur Triner, number 3 for the Mounties. MSJ gets it back with 1:46 left to go in the first quarter. Packed house here, Martin McDonough Gymnasium for this game today. All right, that will be a foul, a shooting foul. So Chase Razanowski is going to be back on the line to shoot. Number 1 for West Rutland, a senior at West Rutland High School. That foul is going to be on MSJ. Ian Cornell with the foul. Coach Nick Davis going to his bench, so we got some new players to come in here, so we'll be mentioning them. There's wait for a second free throw for Razanowski here with 1:30 left to go first quarter. Guay, the rebound on the missed shot, goes right back up, another foul. Now Peter Guay will go to the line. He'll shoot 2. Gavin Triner just picked up his second foul right there. MSJ, Evan Ferguson with the 3-point attempt. A rebound, West Rutland. Approaching the 1-minute mark left to go first quarter. Here's Peter Guay. That was a nice defensive block there. Peter Guay coming in behind, blocking that shot cleanly out of bounds. MSJ's going to keep it. Ian Cornell will be the inbounder. 15 seconds left here on the clock. First quarter action. Five seconds. All right, Guay to the free throw line, pulls up for the jumper. He will miss that one, and that will end our first quarter. So there you go at the end of the first quarter, the visitors. West Rutland Varsity 12, MSJ 7. We're at Martin McDonough Gymnasium, second quarter coming up. All right, both teams back out on the floor. We're ready to go. We'll start our second quarter. It's West Rutland 12, MSJ 7. Varsity basketball action at MSJ. Pass inside. Arthur Triner going to come up with that loose ball. Razanowski with a big rebound at the other end of the floor. MSJ shot was missed by Wyatt Fry. There's a shot attempt at the other end. West Rutland's Ryan Coolidge on the shot. That one out of bounds. Back to the Mounties. Nice feed inside baseline shot attempt by Peter Guay. Not going to go. Mounties with a rebound. The other end of the floor. They'll put up a three-point try. Brandon Theriot in that right corner. Off the rim. Out of bounds. Back to West Rutland. We said West Rutland coming into this contest undefeated today with a 12-0 record. Mounties steal, breakaway down the floor. Very nicely done. Gavin Triner going to finish that one off with that shot off the glass. 12-9 is our score. West Rutland by 3. Joey McCurrier's number up there, number 23 on the board for West Rutland. There's going to be a whistle and a foul and a very nice drive to the basket. Gavin Triner having an excellent first half so far. We got 5:45 left to go in the first half. He drove to the basket strong, put up a shot, got fouled. I think that's McCurrier's second foul consecutive there. Yes, it is. On the line shooting for MSJ. Number 2, Gavin Triner. Gavin, a junior here at MSJ. All right, Mounties are going to get it. They tipped it loose. Then a foul committed there, trying to get that loose ball possession. And it is going to be a foul here on West Rutland. So Mounties will inbound from the sideline. Ball in play. Here's Gavin Trainer. All right, nicely done. Gavin not afraid to take it to the basket. Drove right in the middle of 3 defenders there. And put it up, and he is fouled. That, I believe, is probably going to be Peter Guay that will get the foul. He'll get his first personal. So both number 2s involved there. Peter's number 2 for West Rutland. Gavin Trainer, number 2 here for the Mounties. That's an out of bounds. West Rutland will keep it, though. They'll inbound right here. 5:26 left to go, first half. 12-9. Very low-scoring affair here. All right, that'll probably be a foul on Gavin Trainer. We got a drive to the basket right there by Ryan Coolidge. I'm going to guess Ryan will be on the line to shoot 2. So Gavin Trainer is probably going to come out. That was Gavin's third foul. So certainly he's the key, or one of the key players here for the Mounties so far in this first half, just collecting his third foul. So Gavin Trainer is coming out of the game. His replacement will be number 1, Evan Ferguson. So Evan into the lineup. Gavin will have to be careful here. He's got 5:09 left to go, second quarter, and already with 3 fouls. All right, West Rutland free throw is good by Ryan Coolidge. Nicely done underneath the MSJ basket. I'm going to get 2 on that one. Working it inside, Evan Ferguson. Okay, substitutions coming in and out. As you see, West Rutland getting ready to inbound. They'll do that with 4:22 left to go here in this first half. 13-11, very low scoring affair so far. That will be a foul, and I'm going to say that basket will be good. So inbounds play right there. Mountie defense coming out to challenge that West Rutland shot. Joey McCurrier. Nice light touch with that left hand. They'll pop that one in and hit the shot, and Evan Ferguson is going to get a foul here. All right, McCurrier will make it a 3-point play with that free throw. That's a travel. All right, Mounties with a rebound on a missed shot by Peter Guay, trying to fast break down the floor. That one deflected out of bounds off West Rutland. So both teams running the floor here. MSJ will inbound. And this time it's going to go the other way as the Mounties will lose it. All right, MSJ wanting a timeout. You can see a packed house here on hand for this one tonight. Nobody going anywhere. We have a 16-11 lead West Rutland. 3:41 left to go here in the first half. This is second quarter action. Those are your three officials. Our timeout on the floor will continue in a moment. In the corner, movement, good ball movement there, and it's going to be Ryan Coolidge that just lit it up for that three. Good work at the MSJ end, two good shots. They got a rebound on the first missed shot. West Rutland quickly down the floor. They get the ball in the middle, right in front for a shot by Braden Shutt. And Shutt's going to get the two. All of a sudden, it's 21-11, a 10-point lead, double digits, first time. All right, the ball's going to stay with MSJ. Mounties will have it. 2:25 left to go here in the first half. All right, nice break down the floor. Good little head fake there on that shot, and West Rutland going to get two. And maybe another to go with it. Maybe a three-point play here. Ryan Coolidge. Good transition down the floor. So the score now is 23-11, West Rutland. Evan Ferguson going to get his second personal foul. And it will be a three-point play. Ryan Coolidge going to pop that one in. 24-11, West Rutland with the lead. All right, Mounties are going to be on the free throw line. Arthur Triner will be on the line to shoot two. He was fouled. This will be happening with 1:41 left to go here in the quarter, second quarter. MSJ coach making some substitutions, some lineup changes out there. West Rutland has had a pretty good second quarter here. They lead by 24-12 advantage right now. Good attempt from three-point range on that one. Not going to go. In and out. Ian Cornell on the shot attempt. Here are the West Rutland Golden Horde. Top of the circle. That was Peter Guay. We'll keep it out on top. Now Guay popping out over on that left side. He's going to take a three over there. Saved inbounds by the Mounties. Under a minute left to go here in the half. West Rutland's Peter Guay driving to the basket, underhand layup, not going to go. Mountie rebound. And that is going to be an offensive foul. MSJ trying an end-to-end drive. Jacob Lambert lowered his shoulder there. He's going to get caught for the offensive foul. That brings us down to 19 seconds left to go. Second quarter. This is first half action at a packed Martin McDonough Gymnasium on this Saturday night now, January 31st. All right, there's your final shot, and that will be taken by Peter Guay and West Rutland. And that's how we end the first half. So at the half, it's West Rutland 24, MSJ 13. Varsity basketball action here at a packed Martin McDonough Gymnasium. As we show you the crowd across the way, those bleachers hold a lot of folks there, and they are full. Second half coming up. Okay, like giving you this crowd shot here at Mount St. Joseph Academy Gymnasium. Martin McDonough Gymnasium, Lenny Burke Court, and a packed house. Two Rutland County teams, both top teams in the Division 4. West Rutland is undefeated coming here at 12-0. MSJ coming in here at 10-1 overall. That one loss was to West Rutland. That happened back on the 12th of December. That was their first game of the year. Monty's trying to get even on their home court tonight and brought everybody out here tonight for this. All right, we're underway. Third quarter action, 24-13. West Rutland had a good second quarter there. Up that lead to double digits in that quarter. Mounties get their pocket picked right here. Here's Peter Guay on a breakaway. Goes in for the shot. Just tipped that one loose. The other end of the floor will do the same thing as Mounties get their player hanging back and return the favor. Jacob Lambert hitting that too. West Rutland with a shot there underneath. That looked like an easy one there for Braden Hogan. Not going to go. Loose at the other end of the floor. We are running up and down this floor. Good quick activity here to start our third quarter. That it looks like it's an out of bounds over there at the sideline. They're getting ready to let West Rutland inbound. Chase Razanowski shot. Chase not far away from 1,000 points career. I think last we were talking about that was 12. He's got a couple so far in this game, so unofficially needs about 10. There's an out of bounds. That's a Razanowski there. Loose ball, Mountie, end of the floor. Brendan Theriot trying to make a move toward the basket. Lost a handle on it. Razanowski gets another. Arthur Triner at the Mountie end. Got an open look at it. Open layup. Try that in and out. Saved in bounds. This is Triner again. Going to take another one. Let's see if that goes. Nope. McCurrier with a rebound. Outlet here to Guay. Nice drive. Layup try. Underhanded layup for Guay. Not going to go. Seems like a lid on that rim a few times for both these teams tonight. Mountie drive and shot partially blocked. West Rutland with the rebound. Outlet down the court. And Guay on a breakaway attempt toward the basket. We have a whistle. There's going to be an MSJ foul here, I guess. And yes, we will. This will be a shooting foul. So on the free throw line here for West Rutland. Braden Hogan, number 21. Coach Davis going to his bench. Couple of substitutions coming in. Gavin Triner has 3 fouls, so he was out, but he's back in there now. Definitely miss him out there, so he'll put him right back in. Wyatt Fry going in there as well. Here's the second free throw for Westside. Gavin Triner trying to work his way in for a shot. Nice job on the rebound. Right back up. Get an MSJ try. That one will not go. All right, that is going to be a West Rutland foul, so they just call a third foul here on Braden Hogan. And that one tipped in there by somebody underneath the MSJ basket. So the Mounties will get 2 there. Not sure who did that exactly, but 29-17 is our score. Nice move in underneath for Braden Hogan. Braden going in with that left-handed shot. Got some good position there. And another good little run here by the West Side team under head coach Allie Mitchell. I think that was Allie calling for the timeout here from the bench. So here we go. Good start for the third quarter. We got 4:36 left to go. Quarter number 3. The visitor, West Rutland Varsity 31, MSJ 17. Timeout. More coming up. Okay, the West Rutland timeout is just about over with. Or the timeout. Pretty sure that was done by West Rutland, but anyway, MSJ is going to inbound it right here. So Mounties have possession. 4:32 left to go, third quarter. Razanowski shot cleanly blocked. Nicely done by Mounties number 11, Wyatt Fry. Trailed him right into the basket, got a hand on it, blocks it out of bounds. It's going to stay with West Side. Good job from outside. Nice feed in there. Ryan Coolidge got a nice pass in, nice assist to Braden Hogan. And Braden got a nice spot there behind the defense. He hit the bucket. He got fouled. So we'll be on the free throw line. Can make it a 3-point play here from the foul line. Let's see if that happens. Braden Hogan's had a nice game. One of the many seniors on this West Rutland team. They have a roster with 7 seniors on it, if my count is right. Nice job, Gavin Triner, end to end. Gets some position in the paint, hits the shot. Long pass down the floor from one end zone to the other, end line to the other, and that one goes out of bounds. Leaves us 4 minutes to go here, third quarter. 33-19. West Rutland is leading MSJ. Beautifully done right there. Nice movement in toward the basket for Ian Cornell. Played that post position very nicely right there. Works his way in for a shot, got fouled. And he'll get a chance for a three-point play. Okay. 33-22 now. West Rutland with the lead with that shot by Cornell. Guay on the reverse layup try. Not sure what that call was. Looked like a goaltending, yes. Tom Haley said goaltending. They said count the basket, so somebody up above that rim there. I don't think that was, well, whatever, we'll go with it. 3:27 left to go here in this third quarter. All right, West Rutland with a player coming in. 23 is going out. That's Joey McCurrier coming out. Braden Schutt's going in. And they're going to count that last basket. MSJ is going to inbound here. Nice job underneath the MSJ basket. Good move to the hoop. There were going to be two there and maybe three with a free throw. Count the basket. Jamie Briggs, your official right there, doing a fine job tonight. Wyatt Frey. Last name is spelled F-E-R-I, so it's Frey or Fry. Hopefully we get it correct. Wyatt doing a wonderful job right there from the free throw line, hitting that bucket. 35-25. MSJ starting to get back in here a little bit. Key possession there, Razanowski underneath, getting closer and closer to that 1,000 point mark. Gavin Treener, nice spinning shot right there. 2:47 left to go here in the quarter. Guay end-to-end goes in for that shot. Hits the square of the glass for the two, and we run up and down this floor at Martin McDonough Gymnasium. Lenny Burke Court, 39-27. West Rutland with the lead. All right, MSJ putting a substitution in right now. Simon Corrali's coming into the lineup. So Coach Davis making some adjustments. Coach Mitchell making some adjustment as well. Kaylin Carvey comes in. Monty inbound play. They get it in underneath the basket. Good open shot attempt right there. Ian Cornell could not get it to go. Then we have a whistle. That's Cornell going to pick up the personal foul after missing that shot. 2:24 left to go, third quarter. West Rutland 39, MSJ 27. Full court pressure coming from MSJ. Okay, West Rutland going to lose it right there. Mounties get possession, they'll inbound. Both teams getting some good looks at it here. Nothing going in here in the last minute. That could be a foul right there. No, it's going to be an out of bounds. All right, we have 1:08 left to go here in this third quarter. It's West Rutland 39, MSJ 27. Varsity boys basketball action where we just did have a foul here on the floor. And MSJ will put a shooter on the line. So for the Mounties, Simon Corelli, number 4, going to be on the line to shoot. Simon will get 2. Simon, one of the sophomores here on this team. All right, that is out of bounds off West Rutland, so turnover West Side. Mounties will inbound with 1:01 left to go in the third quarter. Oh, good job. Goes inside, Ian Cornell. Off the glass for the 2. Full court MSJ pressure. It's going to be a pushing foul against MSJ. That's the problem with that full court press. Tends to get a lot of fouls. Non-shooting foul. We got 5 team fouls now for West Rutland. So MSJ with 4. Next one will be everybody shooting. Big bucket right there. Everybody on MSJ side loving that one. Evan Ferguson. And getting just a little too close as Ferguson right there committed the foul. That's the 5th team foul on MSJ. West Rutland already has 5 team fouls. So that's why we are going to the free throw line. 11.4 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. So West Rutland 39, MSJ 32. Sneaking back in here a little bit. They've been down by double digits, now down by 7. That's Kaylin Carvey. Kaylin Carvey on the line shooting. Kaylin, one of the seniors here for West Rutland. Ball out of bounds off West Rutland at the sideline. That'll leave us 4 seconds. Third quarter. MSJ will inbound. Got to hurry off a shot here. Let's see. There's the buzzer. So that ball got loose there. MSJ's Evan Ferguson did get a touch of it, though. No time to get a shot off as it got knocked loose again. And that is the end of our third quarter. So we've seen 3 real good quarters. So we'll show you the scoreboard here once again. West Rutland 41, MSJ 32. Boys varsity basketball action at Mount St. Joseph Academy. All right, we are ready to go. 8 minutes up on the board. Going to be a good fourth quarter, I'm sure of that. 41-32, West Rutland inbounds. They have the lead, and we're underway with the fourth quarter. There's Peter Guay with it, top of the circle. McCurrier back in there, brings it around the top, swing it over on that left side. All right, Mounty's shot coming up top of the circle. That one off the rim, no good. Ian Cornell on his shot attempt. Nice job, steal, breakaway layup. Wyatt Fry. There's another steal by the Mounties. This is Fry again, in, out. Tipped in there by Peter Guay. Shot attempt came out. He would one-handed it, knocked it back in. And quick work down the floor to Chase Razanowski. Sitting back, he'll get it off the glass, good for the two. All right, drive to the free throw line. There was a West Rutland shot by Ryan Coolidge. He'll be on the line to shoot. Free throw good, 46-34. West Rutland leading MSJ by 12. All right, Mounties want a timeout. We have 5:16 left to go here in this basketball game. West Rutland leads it 46-34. West Rutland trying to remain undefeated here tonight at this Convent Avenue Gymnasium. We'll have more after our timeout coming up. Nicely done. Inside play right in there to number 32 for MSJ, Ian Cornell. MSJ going to lose a handle on it. Simon Corrali breakaway down the floor. All right, one of the MSJ players shaken up previously on the play. So he is being looked at. So we are going to have a delay here in the contest. 4:14 left to go here in this quarter. And we are in the fourth quarter. It's West Rutland 46 and MSJ 36. Injury timeout on the floor. More coming up. All right, the MSJ player that was shaken up there is Simon Corrali. So Simon seems to be okay. So he gets up and he'll be taken out. And the ball goes to West Rutland on the possession. 4:14 left to go in regulation. That is going to be turnover MSJ on the carrying call. Mounties go back to the full court pressure. West Rutland will be inbounding. Okay, that will be a foul. They're going to call that on MSJ's Evan Ferguson. Non-shooting foul. It's a fourth team foul. Okay, jump ball, possession Mounties. So they'll bring it down the floor. West Rutland waiting. No full court pressure. They lead it by 10, 46-36. 3:24 left to go here in regulation. Chase Razanowski with that breakaway layup. As we said at the beginning of this, Chase real close to being a 1,000-point scorer. So he was needing unofficially about 12 coming in here tonight. Must be real close to that. Gavin Triner right over the front of the rim for an MSJ 2 with 2:30 left to go in the contest. MSJ right now with some pressure on the ball, and we're going to have a timeout, West Rutland. So with 2:22 left to go here in this game, it's the visitors, West Rutland leading MSJ 48-38. West Rutland timeout. More coming up. All right, timeout over with. Under 2.5 minutes left to go in the game. MSJ some catching up to do. Look for West Rutland to try to take as much off that clock as they can. It's underneath for West Rutland. Razanowski shot, I believe that was Guay or Razanowski. Somebody tipped that in. There's Gavin Triner hitting the shot. 50-41, minute 35 left to go. All right, we just saw another MSJ foul. That is why we are going to the free throw line. They have 5 team fouls, so Peter Guay on the line to shoot and get 2. And nice job on the first one. Back to a 10-point West Rutland lead. They lead 51-41. Coach Davis putting some subs in and out here in the last few minutes of this game. Great crowd here on hand for a good basketball game tonight. Gavin Triner for 3. This is Guay with the rebound, trying to get it down the floor. He's fouled, push from behind. So we go right back to the free throw line. And Peter Guay on the line to shoot a couple. That's going to be 3 from that deep left corner. That'll cause a timeout here. So nice shot there for MSJ. Getting a big 3 by Arthur Triner. Mounties want a timeout. There's exactly, I'll show you the clock, exactly a minute left to go in this contest. We'll keep things going right here. MSJ cheerleaders over there working hard, doing a nice job tonight. And as we said, just a great crowd here on hand for this one here tonight for local basketball action. All right, West Rutland's going to inbound here with just 1 minute up on the clock left to go in this contest. Down the floor, fed from Guay over to the right side of the basket to Ryan Coolidge. He'll hit it for two with 41 seconds showing on the clock. More substitutions coming in and out. All right, we have another timeout on the floor, so our final 41 seconds are coming up here in just a moment. It's 55-44. West Rutland leading MSJ boys varsity basketball action at Martin McDonough Gymnasium. There's a three, rebound underneath, right back up. Brandon Theriot hitting that one. All right, and we're going to the West Rutland free throw line. Braden Hogan on the line. Braden will shoot two. Got four new players coming in for Coach Mitchell in West Rutland. All right, so with that free throw, our score is 55 for West Rutland, 46 for MSJ. Mounties are going to inbound here with 12 seconds left to go here in this basketball game. There's a little score clock change. They want to get more time on the clock, is what it sounds like. All right, things slowed down here a good bit toward the end of the game, but a very good game we've seen tonight by MSJ's Gavin Treener, one of the juniors here on this MSJ squad. He's had an excellent night, and which is going to be probably a losing game here tonight, but played very, very well. A lot of fun to watch. 56-47, one more free throw coming up. MSJ trying to even things out with this West Rutland team who beat them back at the beginning of the season. There's a steal on the inbound. Only three on that one. Inbounds pass stolen, and then popping that in there was Arthur Treener. So Arthur going to get a big three and make it 56-51 with 3.4 seconds left to go in the game. We have another timeout on the floor. We'll have more coming up. Okay, West Rutland will inbound with 3.4 seconds showing on the clock. Mounties will get off a last shot. They intercept that inbounds pass. There you saw a final shot taken by Evan Ferguson, which won't go in. And that will be our final score. So we will show you that scoreboard once again here at the Convent Avenue Gymnasium. The visitors, West Rutland 56. And MSJ 51. All right, both teams shaking hands here. Nice to see at the end of this game here at the sideline. And again, 56-51 is our final. See if we can get some final scoring stats, and we'll do that coming up. Okay, West Rutland going to stay undefeated with this 56-51 win over MSJ. Let's check West Rutland stats. Chase Razanowski, 10 points. Peter Guay, 17 points. Braden Shutt, total of 2 points. Kaylin Carvey with 2 points. We had Ryan Coolidge down with a total of 12. Braden Hogan with a total of 10. Joey McCurrier, a total of 3. And there you go. That's the West Rutland side. For MSJ, it was Brandon Theriot with a total of 2. Evan Ferguson, 5 points. Gavin Triner with 23 points. We had Arthur Triner with a total of 5 points. We got Wyatt Fry, 7 points. Jacob Lambert, total of 2 points. Ian Cornell will finish up with a total of 7 points. So there you go. That's the individual stats. Great night here at MSJ's Martin McDonough Gymnasium, and nice win, and very proud of both of our local teams. This has been a production on PEG TV, local boys basketball, Division 4. Final score, once again, West Rutland 56, MSJ 51. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.